Hello students, let us continue the session on similar triangles. In today's session, we will begin solving NCERT exemplar questions. First, we shall look into the main concepts in this chapter. The main concepts and the results which are there in this chapter are congruence and similarity, condition for similarity of two polygons, similar triangles, similarity and correspondence of vertices, criteria for similarity of triangles such as AAA or AA criteria, SSS criteria, SAS criteria. The other theorems and the important results we have seen are if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides, then these two sides are divided in the same ratio. This theorem is also called as basic proportionality theorem, and it is also named as Thales theorem. We have seen the converse of this theorem also. The next concept which we had learned is a ratio of two similar triangles will be equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. The next result which we have seen, perpendicular drawn from vertex of a right triangle to from a right angle of a right triangle to its hypotenuse divides the triangle into two triangles which are similar to the whole triangle and to each other. This is one of the important statement, and this statement we have used in solving few questions of the exercise. The last important topic which we had seen is in a right triangle, if the square on the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides and its converse, Pythagoras theorem and the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Now we shall begin with exercise 6.1, which is multiple choice question. The first question is, in figure 6.2, angle BAC is 90 degree, AD is perpendicular to BC, then which of these results are true? If you observe, ABC is a right triangle with angle A equal to 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. There is AD drawn perpendicular, so the angle D is 90 degree. Suppose if I consider the triangles, triangle ADC and triangle ADB, in these two triangles we have got angle BDA equal to angle ADC. This is angle BAC equal to angle ADC equal to 90 degree, and angle B is equal to angle DAC, which is 90 degree minus angle C. By using angle sum property, I can say that angle DAC is 90 degree minus angle C because angle D is 90 degree. Angle B can be referred as 90 degree minus angle A. Angle A is 90 degree. So by using angle sum property, angle B will become equal to angle DAC. Now in these two triangles, since we have got two angles of one triangle equal to two angles of the other, from AA similarity, triangle ADC is similar to the triangle ADB by AA similarity. If the triangles are similar, the corresponding sides are in proportion, AD by CD will be equal to AB by CA. This is equal to DB by DA. Now if you look at this one and the last one, product DA whole square will be equal to CD into BC, and this option is there in option C. So option C is the right answer. It's a little lengthy, We need to solve, otherwise we cannot get the answers. The length of the diagonal of rhombus are 16 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Then the length of the side of the rhombus is, if I consider a rhombus, in rhombus we all know that the diagonals, they bisect each other perpendicularly. If I consider the diagonals here, since the diagonals are perpendicular to each other and they bisect each other, this length is 8 plus 8, 16. This length is 6 plus 6, 12. If I name this rhombus as ABCD, and the point where the diagonals intersect as O, AC is perpendicular to BD, so we have got a right angle triangle here. AB will become the hypotenuse, so AB square will be equal to AO square plus OB square. So AB square will be equal to 6 square plus 8 square, nothing but 10 square. So AB is 10 centimeter. Option B is the right answer. Let's take up the third one. If triangle ABC and triangle EDF are similar and ABC is not similar to triangle DEF, then which of the following statement is not true? First, let me take triangle ABC similar to triangle EDF. This is given. If these two triangles are similar to each other, the corresponding sides are in proportion. AB by ED will be equal to AC by EF. This will be equal to BC by DF. So if you consider the relations here, if you multiply BC with EF, this will become equal to AC with DF. So this is first statement which is true. Let's take the second statement here. If I consider the first two equalities, AB into EF will be equal to ED into AC. This is also true. So first one is true, second one is also true. Let's see the third one. BC into DE will be equal to AB into DF. You look at this, here it is AB into DF, here it is AB into EF, so this statement is not true. Let's have a look at the fourth possibility, BC into DE. So I have to consider the first equality with the last one, BC into ED equal to AB into DF. So this is also true. So the statements A, B and D are true and the statement C is not true. Have a look at question 4. If in two triangles ABC and PQR, AB by QR equal to BC by PR, which is equal to CA by PQ, then which of the similar conditions are true? Here what is to be observed is the point P corresponds to point C. Point P corresponds to point C. Point Q or vertex Q corresponds to vertex A. A corresponds to Q. And B corresponds to R. AB by QR. When A is there, we have got Q. When B is there, we have got R. AB by QR. So A corresponds to Q, B corresponds to R. BC by PR, B corresponds to P. No, already R corresponds to B, so P corresponds to C. So you have to guess it like that. So the triangle ABC, if I write, then the corresponding vertices with respect to A is vertex Q, with respect to B is vertex R, with respect to C it's vertex P. So we have to look into this type of correspondence. It is present in option A. P corresponds to C, Q corresponds to A, R corresponds to B. So the first option is the right option. Let's look into the next question. The question is, in figure 6.3, two line segments AC and BD intersect each other at point P such that PA is equal to 6 cm, PB equal to 3 cm, PC equal to 2.5 cm, PD equal to 5 cm. Angle APB is 50 degree, angle CDP is 30 degree. Then angle PBA will be equal to, we need to find the angle PBA. This is to be found. If we consider triangle APB and triangle DPC, PA by PC will be equal to 6 by 2.5, nothing but 12 upon 5. PB by PD is equal to 3 by 5, which is not equal to PA by PC. So this particular thing is rejected. It's not possible to have like that. If we consider PA by PD, we get 6 by 5, and PB by PC if you take, we get 3 by 2.5, same as 6 by 5. So PA by PD is equal to PB by PC. And observe, angle APB is equal to angle CPD because they are vertically opposite angles. So with this two conditions here, I can state AS criteria and the triangles will become similar. Triangle APB will become similar to the triangle DPC by SAS similarity. When the triangles are similar to each other, we get angle PBA equal to angle PCD. They are the corresponding angles of similar triangle. Look into triangle DPC. In this triangle DPC, we have got angle DPC and angle APB both equal to 50 degree. They are vertically opposite angle, and they have given that angle CDP is 30 degree. Therefore, angle PCD will be equal to angle C, which is same as 180 degree minus 30 degree, 50 degree, 180 minus 50 degree, we get it as minus 30 degree. Angle sum property has to be used. We get it as 100 degree. So 100 degree is angle PBA. This will be equal to 100 degrees. So the right answer is option D. These two angles are equal, PCD and PBA, because they are the corresponding angles of the similar triangle. Let's take up question number 6. If in two triangles DEF and PQR, angle D equal to angle Q, angle R equal to angle E, then which of the following is not true? If I make the triangles here and name the triangles with DEF and PQR, DEF, angle D equal to angle Q, so I'll write Q here. Angle E equal to angle R, so I'll write R here, I'll write P. Now observe, since the corresponding angles are equal here, angle D equal to angle Q, angle E equal to angle R, we have triangle DEF similar to triangle QRP. Now consider the corresponding sides proportion. DE by QR will be equal to DF by QP. This is equal to EF by RP. I have taken the corresponding sides ratio. Observe, in these four, which one is not there? If you observe properly, this particular thing is not there. So option B is not true. Rest of the options are true. Here the question is which of the following is not true. So option B is not true. 7th question. In the triangles ABC and DEF, angle B equal to angle E, angle F equal to angle C, AB equal to 3 times of DE, then the triangles are, we have to draw the diagram, then we'll get an idea. Triangle ABC and one more triangle is triangle DEF. As per the question, angle B and angle E, they are equal, so E should be written here. Angle C equal to angle F, I'll write it here. Angle D I'll write here. Angle B equal to angle E, angle C equal to angle F. By AA similarity, triangle ABC is similar to the triangle DEF. If you look into the corresponding sides here, AB is given equal to 3 times of DE. Therefore, triangle ABC cannot be congruent to triangle DEF. The sides are not equal here. Therefore, the triangles are similar but not congruent. Option B. Triangles are similar but not congruent. Question number 8. It is given that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR with BC by QR equal to 1 by 3, then area of triangle PQR by area of triangle BCA is equal to. Suppose if I consider the triangle similar, ABC similar to triangle PQR, we have learned a concept that when triangles are similar, the ratio of their areas, area of triangle ABC to area of triangle PQR will be BC by QR whole square, which is nothing but 1 by 3 whole square, 1 by 9. But in the given, they have asked area of triangle PRQ upon area of triangle BCA. This will be the reciprocal 9 by 1. So 9 is to 1. Option D. No, not option D. Option A, 9 is the right answer. Question number 9, it is given that triangle ABC and triangle DFE, they are similar. Angle A equal to 30 degree, angle C equal to 50 degree, side AB equal to 5 centimeter, AC equal to 8 centimeter, DF is 7.5 centimeter, then which of the following is true? Triangle ABC is similar to the triangle DFE, and they are given that angle A is 30 degree, angle C is 50 degree, AB is 5 centimeter, AC is 8 centimeter, DF is 7.5 centimeter. Since the triangles are similar, angle D will be 30 degree, angle E will be 50 degree. How about angle F? By angle sum property, it is 180 minus the sum of 50 plus 30, 100 degrees. So angle F is 100 degree. Look into the options here. Angle F is 100 degree, which is there in option B. But can I say D is 12 centimeter? We all know that whenever triangles are similar, the corresponding sides are in proportion. AB by DF will be equal to AC by DE. So 5 by 7.5 is equal to 8 by D. Find the length of DE. We get DE as 7.5 multiplied to 8 divided by 5. It's nothing but 12. So option B is the right answer. Next question number 10. In triangles ABC and DEF, the sides are in proportion. Then they will be similar when which angle should be considered here? For that, I'll make the triangles. Suppose these are the two similar triangles, ABC and DEF. According to the question, AB by DE is equal to BC by DF. So I have to flip it like this. Angle B and angle D should be equal. This is how we guess. Angle B should be equal to angle D. Then only triangle ABC will become similar to triangle EDF. They become similar by SAS similarity. Therefore, this option, angle B equal to angle D, is present in option C. So option C is the right answer. Look at question number 11. If triangle ABC is similar to triangle QRP, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle PQR is 9 by 4. AB is 18 centimeter, BC is 15 centimeter, then PR will be equal to. Whenever the triangles are similar, area of triangle ABC to area of triangle QRP will become equal to the corresponding sides ratio, square of the corresponding sides, BC by RP whole square, which is equal to AB by QR whole square. They have given the ratio of the areas, it's 9/4, which is equal to BC is 15, so 15 square upon RP square, which is equal to 18 square upon QR square. Now if you consider this part only, we get the length of PR. So I'll write PR square as 15 square is 15 into 15 multiplied to 4 divided by 9. So 3 times, 3 5 times, 3 5 times again. So 25 4 times is 100. So PR will become root of 100, nothing but 10 centimeter. So this option is there in option A. 12th question, the last question of the exercise. If S is a point on side PQ of triangle PQR such that PS is equal to QS, which is equal to RS, then let me draw a figure connecting this statement. PQR is the triangle. In this triangle, there is a point S on PQ such that PS is equal to QS and is equal to RS. Look at the triangle PSR. In this triangle PSR, since PS and SR, they are equal, the angles opposite to them are also equal. If I name this as angle 1, this as angle 2, this as angle 3, and this is angle 4, angle 2 will become equal to angle 1 because the angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Same is the condition with angle 3 and 4. Similarly, angle 3 will become equal to angle 4. If you use angle sum property, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is 180 degree. Now instead of angle P, I can write angle 1, and instead of angle Q, I can write angle 4. Instead of angle R, I can write 2 plus angle 3. This is equal to 180 degree. Since angle 1 and 2 are equal and angle 3 and 4 are equal, I can write 2 times of angle 2 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. So I get angle R as 90 degree. What if angle R is 90 degree? If angle R is 90 degree, the side opposite to that is PQ. So square on the hypotenuse will be equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. Where is this option that we need to search? PQ square equal to PR square plus RQ square. It's there in option C. So option C is the right answer. With this, exercise 6.1 is complete. We shall solve exercise 6.2 in the next session. Thank you.